Hello. Welcome to Logcast number 20, technically 19. Number-wise, I'm gonna name this 19 because of 13 and a half that we had a while ago. But this is technically the 20th Logcast. The reason I sound a little sad, if I do, it's because I recorded this already, and then the phone cut. I don't know why it did that. It just stopped. So, I was talking and I looked down and I was like, oh, I only recorded for 30 minutes. And then I noticed the timer stopped. And I was like, uh-oh. Shit. I don't know why that's a thing. So yeah, this is my second time doing this, but I think I can be a lot more concise this time. Alright, so let me hit this and quit this. I'm sure a lot of people are questioning, why do you have dubs? Why are these here? You did like 2 dubs before, bro. And then you hit me this whole week with some dubs. What the fuck is this? Like, I'll get more into it later, but the main reason I'm gonna get into it now. The main reason I did dubs is because my inspiration for this week was pretty not good, like, 'cause it's like, I come from doing my job, and then I have to make a video, and it's not like I've been sitting here not doing anything this whole time. Like, I've been working on scripts and stuff in the background. I have 3 scripts, I have 3 scripts, and then I have a video game video, a gameplay video. Yeah, I have a gameplay video that's sitting there, and I need to edit it together and all that, but it's done. It'll be another excuse to show off how much better my capturing quality has gotten, because I don't think I've had an excuse to show it other than Tekken. So that'll be nice. Let us see. Yeah, the dubs were my way of replenishing myself, because, like, my inspiration it's been a little hit or miss for YouTube stuff right now. Not that I'm like, I want to quit. It's just like, it's a lot of mental work, and it's like, from the job to working on videos, it's like, my brain was like, I want to help you, but I can't right now, dude. I'm over this right now. So, the least mentally taxing thing that I wanted to do was dubs. I don't know why my creativity. Well, not creativity. It's not like I have. Like I said, it's not like I wasn't thinking of anything. It's just like, I don't know why my drive bent so hard. It might have been because I mashed out that redo of a hero video. I'm not saying it like I rushed it out the door. That's why it's so short. That's why it's terrible. I'm not saying that. It's like, I'm saying it because I made that video in like 2 days. Like, I sat down at this chair, I worked on it till I could not mentally work on it anymore. Then the next day, I did the same thing. And that might have like broke me for a second. And then I was just like, I don't feel like making no videos. I don't know. We did the extended conversation, and then after that, I was like mentally done. And I was meant to make a video this last Saturday and Sunday, and I did not do that, so that happened. And then I was like, man, I felt a little bad looking back on it, because I was like, bro, I want to make some more videos, And I couldn't bring myself to do it. Like, mentally, I was not there. The thing is, I have to be in the mindset to write a script, or to record, or to edit. I mean, the other ones are lesser, but like, writing a script, I have to sit down and think of what I want to say, what points I want to get across. I have to think about all that. And I'm thinking on improving my scripts more and more as I go. I'm sorry, I got a burp. Yeah. And, it's just like, there we go, it's out. It's like, it's a lot. And I was just like, these dubs. The dubs are, it's stuff I've wanted to do, and I just never had the time to do it because I was doing other stuff. So I was just like, this is the least mentally challenging thing I can do. And it's what I've wanted to do, and I just never sat down and did it. So that's the main reason. The funny part is, the Artorias dub, the only reason I did that is because, well, there's two reasons. One is because there's a VA that I know, and he did a voiceover of Gale, and I was like, I wanted to do Gale, but okay. And then I did Artorias. Also because I wanted to test if I could make that voice effect, and I did not manage to make it, but I made something else that I thought was equally cool, so I was like, oh, it works. Then I did the Gale one, because I originally wanted to do Gale. And then I was like, man, I don't even care, I'm gonna just do Gale. So then I just did Gale. Osiris just kind of happened. I wanted to see if I could make his voice. I almost destroyed my vocal cords. But yes, I did do that. A lot of the time I'm uncomfortable hearing my voice in dubs, because I'm like, I think I just sound like me. Like, you know, I can make my voice like deeper or higher or whatever, but it's like, you know, a lot of the times I'm like, oh, I can hear the me in that. It's like, what can I even compare it to? It's like when I notice, this is very oddly specific, and I don't know if anyone else is gonna feel this, but Kagi Films, right? He's a YouTuber, and he's like a reaction channel. He does gameplays and stuff, and all he's like, oh, ah, and he's like loud all the time. And whenever I hear him voicing something, it's not bad until I notice it's him. Like, but I don't mean that in like, he's a terrible voice actor or anything. I mean it in like the way of, like, you know when you hear something in someone's voice and you go like, oh, that's this person? It was some game he voiced in. I don't remember what it was called. It was like a Jigsaw type thing. And his character would like, bastard, no! And I heard it in his voice for a second, that's who it was, and then I was like, oh, it's the YouTuber. I don't know if I can take this as seriously now. Because when he talks like a normal person, he sounds completely different, because, you know, it's that YouTuber stuff. He walks in, hey guys! Like, why the fuck am I like that? And I feel like it's like that for me. Like, if I hear myself, I'm like, oh, this is so lame. And when I pitch shift my voice, or I put a modulator on my voice, it's like, it doesn't sound like me, or I go like, oh, I sound pretty cool. So I keep that. That was the thing with Osiris, like, I could actually just make that voice. It was slightly amplified to sound like it was more echoey, because that's the effect on normal Osiris's voice, but I straight up did make my voice that deep, and I was like, my throat hurts. It's funny, I was about to just do it now, but I was like, nah. Not even for the meme I'm gonna do that again, dog. That joint almost destroyed me. I also did like 8 takes of it, because I kept messing up. Like, I would get into this deep voice, you know, I get into like the mumbly voice, and then like my normal voice would peak out, and I'm like, I think dubbing stuff is fun. Like, I think I've said that before. I'm like I usually see it as more of a means to an end, you know, to getting the product of voice in a video. But, you know, I think it's a fun thing to do. Would I do it seriously as like a job or something? I don't know. I don't think I would. I might. like it would be a fun thing to do. Did I just spoil something? There was another reason I was doing those dubs too, but I don't know if I could get much into that, so I won't. I don't know if the rest of the week is gonna, well, the rest of the week is one more day, so I don't know if I'm gonna upload any more dubs here. I also plan on putting them in like a separate unlisted playlist. The only thing is that like assassinates me, because the only way people will get it is if you send directly to them, which is why I'm like, I don't know. We'll see what happens with those videos. But yeah. Yeah, there's an ulterior motive. Yeah. I don't think there's gonna be many more. There's only like 2 I can think of, right? So, there is the rAiDeRs. I was thinking of making a rAiDeRs, and I have not finished it. So, remember how I think, how long ago did I say I was gonna do this? 2 weeks ago? When did I say I was gonna do it? I'm sorry, I got distracted. There's like IRL moves, and it like messed with my brain. Okay, right. Back on track. The thing with the rAiDeRs one, I need, if I was to redo my rAiDeRs dub, I would need a lady for it. A lady VA. And for the other dub I want to do, I might need a lady for that too. I'm not sure. I don't think I do. So I might just do that for myself. But, like, anyway, on the rAiDeRs one. If I was to redo the rAiDeRs one, I would need a lady. And the first time I recorded this, I ended up having this monologue where I was like, I mean, I couldn't get the girl that I got to do the first one. She's different. What I meant by that is she's a lot more... There's an audible voice difference between me, the guy I voiced with, and her. I think her see, I'm end up in the exact same calamity again. How do I word this? She has a very adult. How do I word this? I think she has a very adult, sultry, nice voice. I don't mean this in a super creepy, like, oh my god. I mean this in, like, you know, just as that. And I was like, I don't know, man. She's dubbed a few adult things, and I was just like, I don't know, because I think me and the other guy, we sound like, you know, boys. Like we don't sound like, what's up, man? How you doing? Yeah. Yes, sir. Like normally, I think I sound more like younger than I usually than I am, and like I still sound like normal teenage high school boy. And I think she sounds like, I was about to make a joke, I think she sounds a lot more adult than we do. So like a part of me is insecure to ask her, because I'm like, I don't know if she'd wanna come back. The last collab I had her on, I don't even think she liked the video. Like, not on YouTube, but on the other places that I posted it. And I'm like, I wonder why that is. I wonder if she does not like me. It probably does not matter. But yeah. I'm like, I don't know. I think she could do the role that I need her to do. I think she could do it really well. I think she could. I've never heard her do anything like that, but I think she could do it. It's just, you know, the whole I'm insecure thing of sounding like a teenage boy around her, which is why I haven't asked her. So, you know, we'll see. It's either that or I get some other female VA in the community to help me. The thing is, a lot of the female VAs I know are like, they're like older. I don't mean this in like, oh yeah, they're like 40, you know, just hanging out with the boomers. With the boomers. They're probably in most like 4 years older than me, but it's like, you know, a lot of times it's a lot harder to get a hold of them, is what I mean. So, we'll see. Whatever happens, happens. If you end up with a rAiDeRs video, because I got myself together, that'll be excellent. I'm just not sure if it's gonna be her or not. I hope that didn't sound super weird. I tried to make that sound not weird. I guess it's like, nah, not even gonna get into that conversation. It's one of those things you won't understand unless you're into like voice acting and stuff, you know. It's like, or like making things. Because there's a lot of people where I'm like, oh, you have an excellent voice, you know? Like the guy who voices, oh my god, what is his name? The guy who voices Seth in Street Fighter, I'm like, bro, your voice is really good. Like stuff like that. It's just a compliment, you know? God, I hope that wasn't super weird to sit through. If you know what I mean, then you know what I mean. But yeah. Oh man, I kind of hit everything in that 1 second. Because I was meant to talk about my inspiration later. But I didn't. So it's all right there. Let's see. Giving at least something. I know what I meant by that. It's just different. What I meant by giving at least something, I think I meant when I wrote that, why I'm posting the dubs on YouTube is because I wanted to give something that y'all could see. Because like when I'm working on these scripts, y'all can't really see them. I was thinking about eventually, like one day, sitting down and making it live when I'm out here like brainstorming ideas for scripts and all that, or when I'm writing them. But I just haven't gotten around to doing that. So I haven't. No, that's not true. I did live stream once. It was not on Twitch. I don't want to tell y'all where I went. I think I told this story before, actually. I don't, like, if not a week ago, it was 2 weeks ago. And, yeah. It was pretty interesting. I hope I mentioned it. If not, I'll tell it eventually. But yeah, I kind of want to stream it on Twitch or something when I'm thinking of a script, and I'm just like, man, you know, just want to talk to some people while I write this out. The only thing is I can't show y'all the script because that would kind of spoil the video. So I'm not sure what I'd put on the screen if I was to do something like that. So, you know. It may happen, it might not happen. I'm sorry if I'm taking a lot of, like, pauses. It's like, I have to remember what I said and what I didn't say. Because, like I said, I had to do this twice because the fucking recording cut. Who's mad about it? I'm not. Let's see. I have a lot of apps open. Where I am compared to where I was before. This might be a real quick Logcast. What I meant by that is, there's a lot of times where I look at other people and I'm like, man, look at how far they got. Man, look at what they're doing. They're out here drinking with the boys, getting the chicks, putting the bands, the rows of dollars on their legs and their arms. But it's like, they're living, the way they're living is, it's not what I want, you know? I've already discussed my end goal on here multiple times. So, I'm not going to do that again. But, it's like, I don't want to end up like that. It's like I said, my end goal isn't money, it's to make this a thing. So, if I get all this to work out right, I feel like they're gonna look at me like that. Like, what? That's his job? What do you mean? That's no effort. And then, you know, all this is here. All these vlogcasts and me talking about how the process and how I went through being uninspired, inspired, my inspirations, like all that's gonna be here. And yeah, I don't know. It's like the journey that they're on is a different journey than what I'm on. That's what I'm trying to say. Ooh, it's pretty nice. Oh man, yeah. There's a difference in what we want, which is why we live different. You know, there was someone I was watching. I do not know if I want to say their name, because I'm gonna sound like I got issues, but they were like, you know, you have to just try, you know, like don't give up, you have to keep going, you know, have a plan B in case things don't work out, but you know, you have to try, You don't know how long it took me to get here. You don't know what I had to do to get here. And I'm like, she's right. When I say she, I'm not talking about Callie this time. Whoa! I've really mentioned Callie every single fucking Logcast. But yeah. It's like, there's a lot of stuff you'll have to do if you want things like this to happen. I feel like starting up anything, there's a lot of hurdles and things you have to go through. Like, even this. Bro, when this cut halfway through, do you think I said, time to hop back in the saddle and do it again? I'm sorry if you can hear my chair squeaking, but that was not my thought process. I was about to go like, man, I'll record this Friday. It might go up Friday. I don't make no promises just because of how long the export time is. So I don't know if I can upload it today, but you know. I was like, I don't even feel like recording this again because I just did this. This is blasphemy. Like, I was mad. And then I sat down and I said, if I don't do it, who's gonna do it? If your end goal don't change, you still want the thing, but then you stop working towards the thing, how's it gonna happen? So I'm recording it again. Whole hour gone. But now it'll be reforged. And look, you guys don't even know what you're missing out on. To be fair, I don't think I was being that what is the word? Precise? I don't think I was being that precise the first time, so, you know, I think I'm fixing it all up. Considering the fact that we're like 20 minutes in and I talked about most of what I wanted to talk about, yeah, I would say I summarized it pretty good. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff where I'm like, man, bro, the biggest times I want to stop everything is when I'm editing something in DaVinci and that joint crashes. Oh my god, dog. That should be making me mad. It's like, it's so bad. It's so whack. They, it's DaVinci's cool. There's some little kinky shit in it that's really dumb. Like, if you noticed in, I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it because I know everyone's gonna go and go like, oh yeah, I noticed it now. Oh yes, thank you. You've ruined the video for me. But there's some time-specific jokes I make, and like sometimes the edit isn't as crisp or fast as I thought it would be. And that's just because when you watch stuff in DaVinci, it might not show you that. I guess that's kind of a universal problem. Maybe not in Premiere. I honestly don't remember. I haven't used Premiere in a year now. Fuck. But, you know. I think that's just an editing issue. I'll in the future, I'll look forwards to fixing it. DaVinci's been acting weird for me. Like, when I go to move a clip, like the end part of it, it won't just snap like how it normally does. It keeps making me do it specifically, so the edits are a little weird. Because I have to sit down and specifically time them. I don't know why that happened, but I'm going to fix it this next one. Like I said earlier, I think, I have 5 scripts. I have 5 videos I want to make, and it would be a real shame if I let the little thing like that mess me up on all of them, so... yeah. Oh, the last thing we talked about before it cut, the, taking a break. That's what I talked about. I ended up saying if I did end up taking a break now, it would make a lot more sense. It's like I said last time. If I was to take a break, it would not be a break where I don't do anything. It would be a break where I work on stuff, but I don't have to worry about making other things. The thing is, why I lost my motivation, I think, is because, like, that redo of the healer video, I crammed that out in, like, a day. Like, it technically took me 2 days, but, like, I did, like, all of the shit in, like, one day, and then I finished it off the next day. And I was just like, oh my god, that was a lot. And it crashed, like, 3 times when I was making it, and I was like, fuck. And I guess my inspiration took a hit from that. And after that, I was like, it's like, all that stuff it takes a lot out of me. Like I said at the start why I was doing the dubs. It's like, it takes a lot of thought power to make things like that, right? And the point I was getting at with myself was like, this was just kind of a little mental conversation I had with myself. And I was just like, if I took a break and didn't have to think about making any kind of supplementary content while I'm gone to make other things, maybe it would be a lot easier. Because, like, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, I got a little bit angry because I was doing my job and then I was like, well, I didn't even upload a video. Like, how do I sound if I didn't make a video? Like, if I want this to be my end goal, even though I'm working and I'm tired, like, how could this be my end goal, you know? And I'm not working towards it. I'm letting myself down right now. And, I don't know. It's like making those supplements. I don't know. If I took a break, didn't think about making any supplementary stuff, and then I came back with like 5 videos, that could happen. The thing, even in a break like that, I don't know when I work on NFY. Bro, I keep talking about bringing back NFY, and I can't. I do not have the mental time or capacity to invite people. I don't have the mental capacity to, like, look for people. I have other people to find people for me. I worded that really weird. There's 2 other people I have who can invite people to that Discord, but, you know, I like having my own direct little dip into it. Like, for who I'm looking for and who I want in there. A lot of, like, sometimes I think back on it and I'm like, man, you know why no one's there? Because they ain't listen to me. And it's like, the last time I looked, I think, was last year. So, I think I could get some more people. It's just like, I'd have to search, you know? I think a lot of people are just like, who's this shady guy? Who is this? You know? A lot of that. People on the internet don't trust other people on the internet. I think that's the thing. So it's like, you know? Fuck. Sorry, I'm a little tired. I'm not gonna fake. I don't mean this as like I'm about to fall asleep. I have to go shovel stuff after this, but I'm very comfy in this physical way I'm sitting. Real comfy. Fuck, I can fall asleep on this chair. Yeah. Do I have anything else I want to talk about? I said so much more in so much less time. For 28 minutes. There was something I wanted to say about the extended discussion. The extended discussion, the way that was set up, like, it wouldn't look as, you know, squished in as that. But I wanted to make, that's what the original Logcast 10 was going to be like. I was going to change it to, like, a bar with, like, a flat screen on the side or on the top somewhere. And then that's where the little TV thing in front of me would go. But that didn't end up happening. It's not that I couldn't do it. I think it's because I wanted to make the move over to computer at the time. And making Logcast on the computer is not the most... It's not very efficient, which is why I have not done it. If this was like an IRL podcast, Logcast thing, I'd probably do it. You know, I'd go like, ah, man, you know, me and my friends are sitting here, you know, I gotta edit all these camera angles together. Like, if it was like that, I would do that. But at the moment, the most efficient way for me to make Logcast is like this. Because a lot of them, you know, look the same. So, you know, like the backdrop's the same for all of them. and I do think there's this point where I do want to change them up, because I think I could do that now. I don't think I knew how to do it before, but I can do it now. And yeah, something. Do I even want to say that? That's a lot to work up to. I wanted to do something like the beta podcast, where the background changed. It was a little animation, but it changed every new Logcast. Fuck, sometimes you work so much you think you're everywhere, like the beta podcast. So, maybe one day. I don't know if it's gonna be today. I might do it on the on the 20th one. I might do it on that one. We'll see. Who knows? The next one, maybe. Something funny. I think the most anxious I get on making videos, for some reason, is making the thumbnail. I have no idea. It's the part I always do last. And I don't know why that makes me so anxious. I'm just like... It's not even like it's usually hard. I don't know why I get anxious about it. I'm just like, ugh. I know this point came out of nowhere. It's not even in my script. I just randomly thought about it. But yeah, thumbnails get me hyped for no reason. Because usually I'm like, I don't know what to put here. What did I even make the video with thumbnail? I remember the extended discussion when I just like added text. And that was it. What was it was probably just a picture of Marauder and then some picture of... Now I'm scared. What did I make the thumbnail of that? I'm gonna look. Because now I'm curious, because I don't really remember what I made it. I want to say it's Marauder and then the Doom text. It's probably not Marauder. Look at it. Quickest review. Right. I was gonna make that a series. I might, I might. I don't know what else I'd have a quickest review on, though. The thing about that is, like, that anime, I didn't really want to... How do I word this? I wanted to talk about it, but I didn't care enough to make, like, a full in-depth review, like, what's up with these characters. That's kind of what I did with the extended discussion. Because I was, like, the thing was, I didn't feel like scripting a big video like that. Because I was like, I don't care enough about this to script a whole long video about it. We do have another bigger script coming up about something related to that exact sentiment, but that's for another day. But yeah, like, okay, my brain is like, whoa, this is really comfy. Yeah. Y'all are probably like, what's up with him? Why he ain't even saying anything? He's just sitting here laughing. Yeah, a little bit. Oh man, I didn't expect to go through all that mess. But yeah, the thing was, I didn't really want to talk about that. So I'm gonna make a bigger script about something related to that. So, yeah. I hope in that extended discussion I got across the fact that I was like, I wasn't offended by it. It was just another anime to me. Like, it was just another thing that happened. The thing is, alright, like, once you read, some people go, oh, Black Cocoon, Berserk. If you read any of the Warhammer lore, none of that weeb shit is gonna be that disturbing. Read, if you think if you think whatever anime you've seen is quote unquote hard, okay, so what I want you to do, look up the Warhammer lore, look up the Drakari. That is the most random metal shit. I remember sitting there reading it like, oh my god, like, this is real? Yeah, you could read anything about Warhammer, but I think the Drakari, they hit harder than any anime plot you could hit me with. Goblin Slayer? Oh no. That's not, bruh. The Drakari would eat that Goblin Slayer scene. Redo of a Healer? They would eat Redo of a Healer. The whole show. their background information is more metal than that whole show. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just a thing of consuming a lot of fictional media. There's just a lot of gruesome stuff that happens if you get into like the super gritty stuff. That none of that anime isekai bullshit is gonna go like, it's not gonna offend me at all. But I really want someone to look up the Drakari lore now and go like, whoa! I had someone explain it to me mostly, which may or may not have made it. No, that made it better. I read it later, but yeah, it's a lot. it's a lot. Yeah, a lot of anime fans, they'll walk up to you and go like, yo, listen to this thing that happened, and it's like, okay. I'm like, bruh, I'm like, there's no dark anime that's gonna catch me off guard like that. I'm sure someone's like, okay, you seen acid play, bruh? Like, you know, like, have you read Metamorphosis? I have. That book was more sad. I know some people were like, oh my god, this is disgusting. This is, you know, like, I mean, it was, but, you know, I wasn't sitting there shaking. I was more upset, depressed at the end of that book, if anything. Maybe I should make a video on Metamorphosis. I don't know, YouTube doesn't like that. That is a very intense book to cover. I don't know what I'd say about it. Maybe a quickest review? Slowly becoming an anime channel. Yeah, I don't know. That would be a fun idea. But I don't know what I'd script the whole video on Metamorphosis about. It basically just go like, yeah, it's sad. The end. Yeah, look at this fucked up scene. The end. Like, I don't know what I'd say about it. But yeah. Anyway, like I was saying, there's no anime stuff that's gonna catch me off guard. Like, gritty-wise or power-wise, because it's like, you hear enough anime powers and it's like, it's all the same thing. It's all like, guys, look, I'm busky now. Here's my new ultimate ability that does this thing that's really convenient. Here's my new form that I just got because I was losing because it's really convenient. Every single mainstream anime is like that. So whenever someone walks up to me and goes like, yo, you saw what Deku did? I'll go, let me guess, he big punched him. But this time the punch was a bit bigger. Let me guess. You saw what Goku just did? Let me guess, he unlocked another form because he was losing. And the writer had no way to make him win. Like, it's like, it's all the same. It's all the same. I'm not saying this because I'm like, Warhammer is over anime, but I'm like, there's no anime stuff that's really gonna catch me off guard now. At least no mainstream stuff. Like, the last anime I could think of that surprised me was, it might have been Black Lagoon. Black Lagoon was really way deeper than I thought it was gonna be. I don't know how I thought it was gonna be. I remember I heard of it before, but I didn't watch it. And when I watched it, I was like, oh, this hits different. It's not, I don't think it's in my top anime. I don't even know what my top anime would be, bro. If I have to think about what left the most impact on me, because I felt that ending, I'd probably say When They Cry Season 2. Like, just for that whole end segment, I was meant to... If I had to give my top 2 animes, I would probably... by what affected me the most, I would say When They Cry Season 2, and Season 1 was crazy, but, you know, I can't really... You know... The mystery part of it was really fun. I love the mystery of When They Cry. Figuring it out by yourself was a little... It was a little like, I'm kind of smart. When you figure out who the killer is before the cast does, you're like, I'm kind of smart. Yeah, anyway. When They Cry Season 2 and Fist of the North Star. Fist of the North Star is, you know, I bet someone's probably like, wow, that's another anime where you... big form. Like, I'm not gonna say there are no stupid parts in Fist of the North Star. I'm just saying, there has not been an anime where I'm gonna say this scene. No one's gonna... if someone tells me that I'm spoiling this anime for you, I'm like, dog, it's like 30 years old. It was the scene where Rose showed up and Ray was about to run into him. It was that part where Toki and Mamaya were sitting down, and she looks up and she sees the Omen Star. The Omen Star just meant you were going to die. So she sees it, and I was like, oh my god. Yeah, no, okay, let me get my story straight. Toki, who is another character who has, I think he has like cancer from like radiation or something, so he's gonna die. He looks up, he sees the star. He explains if you see that star, that means you're gonna die. And then Mamaya, the girl he's sitting next to, she goes like, oh, what a pretty star. I'm like, oh fuck. And then Ray sees the star too. And I'm like, oh my god. They're about to hit us with a triple take and kill half of the cast. Bro, I remember sitting there, like, teenage me, my parents were out, I had the anime on the big screen. I was going through it, dog. I almost lost my mind when they did that. I was like, no way. No way they're gonna body Homeboy, Ray, Mamaya, and Toki in the next episode. Only one of those things happened. Oh, it was so sad. Fist of North Star is a good anime. Like, if you like those, like, generic shonen shows, you'd probably like it if you can accept the fact that it's, you know, a 30-year-old anime, so it looks pretty dated. We ended up fanboying for the last segment. But, yeah. In short, to summarize, and then I'm gonna cut it. I wasn't super inspired, so I had to take a mental break, which is why I ended up doing so many dubs instead of mixes and scripts and stuff. I've been working on scripts. I have one completed script, and then I have 2 more that I need to finish, along with a gameplay video. So expect those next week. Want to make the rAiDeRs dub. I need to reach out to the lady to see if she'll agree to work with me again, because like I said, I didn't know what I was doing that first time. Don't know if we're cool. We might be cool. I have no idea. So that might happen. Inspiration. Don't give up on yourself. Don't compare yourself to others. Since y'all want different stuff, it makes sense that your paths would look different. Anime's cool. Do I need to say I'm not mentally affected by anime? Those are just some cartoonist cartoons. The stuff the end part. Next week, I'm telling you, you're gonna go like, oh, it makes a lot of sense he was talking about like that then. He was still scripting this. Yes, that makes a lot of sense. That's what you're gonna say. Anyway, I'm M. Hope to see you every single day. I try to post every single day, but... Oh yeah, NFY, I'll work on NFY. Yeah, I try to post every single day. And we're being tried. I want to grow. I want you to grow with me. And, you know, we can all go on this journey together. So, if you could you like and subscribe, please, and thank you. And that's it for me, so I'll talk to you guys later.